Alright, I know it's been a while, but I'm back with my RC Rat Rod project. Now I finally found the right night to get this paint job accomplished. I have touched the body up a little bit to get it ready for paint. Also, it's Saturday night. I got salsa music on the radio from the local Temple, Philadelphia College radio station. And I have a Yankee Candle burning, Midsummer's Night. So all of the stars have aligned. It is the perfect mixture. My pet turtle Andrew's walking around. It's too perfect. So I'm gonna pull an all-nighter here painting this. I got my enamel paint, acrylic, glue gun, blah, 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 blah. I mean, I can go on and on forever. Also some decals. I'm gonna use them all up. And also I got these little, look at this, these little stands. I dare you to tell me that's not adorable. My inspiration for the overall look will be this early 80s, I think it's Matchbox, Hot Wheels Crack Ups police car. Now this is like a full metal die-cast car. I think it's a Ford LTD or a Caprice Classic from the 80s. And it has like the battle damage. But I'm going to use that as the base paint job on here. And then just like elaborate on it. The only other things I did since the last video, the rear fenders, I cut them in a little bit more, so it's not as wide. The tire comes almost right out to the fender. And this, see these things, the clear plastic, I put them on the front. That's actually the top of like a whiskey or vodka bottle, but they look just like the rally wheels of the early Chevrolet muscle cars. But for the rear, I put that plus a bottle cap, like a salad dressing cap. But I'm just gonna, they fit in there pretty good already. I might just put a little bit of hot glue in there just to hold it in. But you can, hot glue is cool because you can just pop it out and you can tear it back off and reapply. So that's a good thing about hot glue. One of the modifications I gave it since last time is I cut a hole out under this snorkel, but it's opened beneath there now, so hopefully it is a fully functioning scoop that will cool that engine off in the back. I already have this cardboard canvas so this bar top doesn't get messed up. It's always a good strategy to have that. This is from, what the hell is this? Mrs. Paul's Nacho Fish Sticks. I barely remember them, but I'm almost positive they were good. Alright, enough of this Yenta talk. Next time I see you, this thing will be completely finished. Adios. So here's the final finished product of my weathering job. Now I know at the beginning I was going to pull an all-nighter to do this in one night, but that was impossible. This took me 3 nights to accomplish this. One being the blue police car Basecoat. The second night being, or the second day being the spray paint. I used the black spray paint and just misted it with those little black specks to give that look. And I let it dry all day. And then the third being this awesome rusting effect. Now the rusting effect, let me go over that real quick. I really didn't take any video of me doing it. I don't know why. I guess I just forgot. Or I probably just wanted to get this over with, because if these projects sit around for too long, you might get discouraged, and your motivation will drain a little bit. So the base coat was already pretty much black, or like a dingy dark color. So then I used a burnt umber, which is like a dark brown color. And you get a brush like this. A dry, make sure it's very dry brush. Just get a little bit of paint at a time, and I use my palette under here. And then you would just put it on like this, slowly, in the places that you would like. Now keep in mind that the rust is totally random, so don't get... I could have easily obsessed about this for more days and think it's not perfect, but it's rust, so it's completely random. So just put it anywhere you want. And you can even use your fingers to move it around while it's still wet. You can use a towel, like a piece of towel, and smudge it around. And then I moved on to... I did the same technique, but now with a raw sienna, which is a very light brown or almost orange rust color. And that was the top over the burnt sienna. So you can see the color change here in the rear of the two different colors. And for the guns, you put it in kind of heavy. And then you grab your towel and you take it off, and in the recesses of the gun, the rust will stay to give it a cool textured look. There's the top. I think in the next video, when I take this out and drive, because I recently got a GoPro camera, so I think I'm going to get some cool footage of me driving this around, and maybe even make some ramps for it. But I might have an idea for up here. But moving on to the rust, you can see it on the side there. Even the wheels came out really, really cool and authentic looking. I mean, it's really wasteland material here. So if you're going to do one of these, get creative. I mean, I hope you can use some of the techniques I use as a guideline, but in all, it's up to you to achieve that Mad Max or post-apocalyptic looking car that you want. Keep in mind, this isn't a plastic body that you know already. I actually made this out of cardboard. This is all original. I mean, well, this is all handmade. But look, I did find this at a yard sale. But look, it is obviously the same scale, like a 1/10 scale. So I might try to Mad Max this up a little bit too at some point. I do have tons of other projects of Mad Max looking cars that I've done in the past. The 1/24 scale, like the plastic models. Maybe one day I'll take some videos of them. However, but for now, yeah, so I hope this video brings you inspiration. Get creative, do these projects. They're awesome and fun if you're, especially you're a Mad Max fan. And I think that's it. I think that pretty much wraps it up. So till the next time, have a good night.
Thank you for watching. Please subscribe.